Hi, I'm Matt Lowell from Low Moon,
And where are you from?
Long Island, New York.
When did you start making music?
Oof. When I was 7, I started on the drums, and then I wrote my first song sophomore year of high school.
Who did you listen to growing up?
A lot of, really early on, I was listening to Nirvana and Tool, unfortunately. Marilyn Manson, Rage Against the Machine. And then I think my taste took a quick left turn when my dad got me into Paul Simon.
How did you get started, and when did you feel you got your first break?
Still getting started, I think. But I think my first musical kind of break came when I finished Loveless, and then when I moved to Los Angeles and showed it to Sam and Santa, and they reacted in a way that made me feel like, oh, maybe I actually did something. Then I think that was when I felt like maybe I had nailed something.
How did you decide that this is what you were going to do?
I think it chose. It just decided I was going to have to do this when it was the only thing I really cared about. It's just out of necessity, I think.
What life events have inspired you and your music the most?
Well, actually, the first song I wrote about 9/11. So I actually, being from New York, I was the first song I ever wrote was about that moment. And then after that, I just basically didn't look back, kept writing.
What's the story behind the name Low Moon?
It's named after my nephew, Lowell Moon Hum.
Tell me a bit about your self-titled debut LP that's about to come out.
It was a lot of labor and love intensive project. The guys and I spent a long time on it, and we're just really, really, really proud of it. Hopefully it's a beautiful record. It's hopeful, and we're really excited for people to hear it.
What are some issues you want to address through your music?
Issues. Well, I think it's. I don't know if I address them dead on. I think with everything we do, we do it kind of through the music, but I just think it's important to find the beauty in things, and we worked really hard on that.
Who would you most like to collaborate with, and why?
Oh God, I think we'd probably like to work with Nigel Godrich. Why? Because he's an amazing producer, makes great records.
What are your interests and passions outside of music?
Sports.
What's your favorite book, film, and music right now?
Right now I'm reading Mr. Norris Changes Trains, which is amazing. And it's part of David Bowie's book club. Basically, his son Duncan has created like a book club that he's chosen 100 books. Well, actually, his dad wrote a list of 100 books, and then I'm supposed to read one a month. I'm not actually doing that, but I'm just gonna knock down the books that I haven't read on the list. And then my favorite movie was I, Tonya. Love that movie. Sports. All comes back to sports.
And music.
Sports and music.
What music?
What music?
Yeah.
The War on Drugs record. Still can't stop playing that.
And what's next?
We're gonna put out our album February 23rd, and lots of touring.